Advaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhan Vitamcha He Krishna Karana Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Srisarama Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvyaivacha Patitanam Pavanavyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. You are happy? Thank you. So the Kumaras were offering prayers to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 16, Text 22. Dharmasya bhagavatas tri-yuga tribhiḥ svaiḥ padbhiś carācaram idaṁ dvija-devatārtham nūnaṁ bhṛtaṁ tad-abhighāti tamasya sattvena varadayā tanuvā nirasya. Translation. O Lord, you are the personification of the demigods and twice born. Purport. The Lord is addressed in this verse as tri-yuga, or one who appears in 3 millenniums, namely the Satya, Dwapara, and Treta yugas. He is not mentioned as appearing in the 4th millennium, or Kali Yuga. It is described in Vedic literature that in Kali Yuga he comes as Channa avatar, or an incarnation, but he does not appear as a manifest incarnation. In the other yugas, however, opulences. In that way, he can be addressed as tri-yuga. The Lord is a personality of religious principles. In 3 millenniums, religious principles are protected by 3 kinds of spiritual culture, namely austerity, cleanliness, and mercy. The Lord is called tri-yuga in that way also. In the age of Kali, these 3 prerequisites to spiritual culture are almost absent. But the Lord is so kind that in spite of Kali Yugas being devoid of these 3 spiritual qualities, He comes and protects the people of this age in His covered incarnation as Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya is called covered because although he is Krishna himself, he presents himself as a devotee of Krishna, not directly Krishna. The devotees pray to Lord Chaitanya, therefore, to eliminate their stock of passion and ignorance, the most conspicuous asset of this yuga. In the Krishna consciousness movement, one cleanses himself from the moods of passion and ignorance by chanting the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Ignorance. The three transcendental qualities, cleanliness, austerity, and mercy, are the qualifications of the twice born and the demigods. Those who are not devotees are merciful because they spare the poor animals, and they are clean because they are free of contamination from unwanted foodstuff and unwanted habits. Austerity is represented by restricted sex life. These principles indicated by the prayers of the four Kumaras should be followed by the devotees who are engaged in Krishna consciousness. So that is the end of Srila Prabhupada's purport to text 22 of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 16, entitled the two doorkeepers of Vaikuntha, Jai and Vijay, cursed by the sages. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I'm not taking all the purport. I'm taking only one section of it, because that has to do with what is present. What is present today is the celebration of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came for the people who are dominated by ignorance and passion. Lord Krishna came as in first canto. Krishna came for those in the mode of goodness, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came for those in the mode of ignorance and passion. So his advent is prominent. When we look carefully, you will see that those who are less privileged, they have more opportunity than those who are well qualified. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't come in Satya-yuga. He didn't come in Treta-yuga. He didn't come in Dwapara-yuga. He came in Kali-yuga, the most condemned of the ages. He came. And of all the incarnations of Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the best, most beneficent, very, very kind. Although he's the best, but he didn't go for the so-called best cultured people. He came for the less privileged. And if you look deeply in our culture, you also see so many disparities. that very silent, people don't see. Some people are very cultured, they don't have much access to Krishna consciousness. Haridas he delivered the prostitute who was proud of being a prostitute, not those who were gentle. Those who were gentle, no, it's a sadhu, I cannot go and do that with him. They didn't get delivered. But the one who said, yes, I will do it, this is my duty. She didn't consider the sadhu. They only considered her profession. She got delivered. She's the one who was delivered by chanting the way Haridas Thakur was chanting. The Brahmanas, they have access to go to poor people than to go to rich people. We don't see high-class people in the street. They are locked up in their houses, or in their offices. They are in the air, flying. But the common people are in the street. So they got the opportunity to hear the holy name. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is delivering conditions also are most less privileged. So we are most fortunate. Means that to be more sinful is better opportunity to get the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He specifically told Nityananda Prabhu, Prabhupada mentioned here in the purport that cursing someone is not goodness, that is passion. So though they are so exalted and they have gone up to the gate of Vaikuntha, not Vaikuntha, they are the gate of Vaikuntha, they couldn't enter Vaikuntha because passion is still there. And they are qualified Brahmanas, they couldn't enter. They are conscious of that. Therefore they are praying to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to kindly remove our ignorance and passion by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Ignorance and passion will be destroyed and will be promoted to a pure goodness and to prema. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to create a fortune for those who are not qualified for anything. So he's the most important incarnation for all of us. And by taking advantage of his presence, his advent, our life in Krishna consciousness become wonderful. And properly concluded the purpose by saying that we in Krishna consciousness, we the Hare Krishna devotees in Krishna consciousness, should constantly pray to the Lord to remove our ignorance and passion, so that we can at least appreciate Krishna consciousness and practice it to the fullest extent. The more the passion and ignorance, the less our attraction to Krishna. The more we become free from the distractions of the moods of nature, the better our Krishna consciousness will become. So, Krishna consciousness is not in practice as we want to practice it. Krishna consciousness is practiced as our acharyas have practiced it. If we don't practice it like that, we won't get it. Because we have been mentioning all the time, the Bhakti has formula. And the formula we're mentioning, we should practice as our acharyas practice. At the present moment, we are practicing the way we want. And we are seeing that the result is not so wonderful. Right? So we should look at our acharyas carefully. Even in ordinary dealings, that is how things are done. Why there's so much stress in following the acharyas? Because by following them, we'll get to the stage where they are. Bhagavatas 4:10. Krishna is telling Arjuna, before you, there were great personalities like the sun god, like the sun god, Vrindavan, Isaku. I gave them the same knowledge, they attained perfection. So if you follow the same thing, you will attain the same perfection as they did. To make it simple, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to teach the holy name. He's the supreme scholar, but he didn't teach scholarship. He taught the process of chanting the holy name. That means that success in our Krishna consciousness depends on the quality of our chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. That means that we should give more attention to chanting. We should give priority to chanting. Then we will appreciate or fulfill the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His mission is to elevate us from where we are to the topmost platform. Therefore, we are repeating that we should give the best part of our life to chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. We know that there are many processes of bhakti. Principally, there are 9 processes, but all of the 9 processes, the chanting is the most important. If you chant Hare Krishna mantra, we get all the other principles together in one place by chanting. And that is the principal activity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So every year we are celebrating the festivals and forgetting the most important thing we should celebrate. What is the significance of these personalities coming? What is their purpose of coming? They are not coming for our decorations. Can we decorate more than Vaikuntha or Goloka? We have any better decorations here than Vaikuntha and Goloka? Any better decorations? No. We have better flowers here than Goloka? We have better cooks here than Goloka? When such a matter cooked, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, there's no need to eat this food, just to see it. That is what you call prasada. This is cooked by such a matter in the house of Advaita Acharya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, look at the prasad. There's no need to eat this. Just by looking at this, you are already satisfied. That is what you call prasada. And Chaitanya is giving blessing. Just taking this prasadam, you develop your love of Godhead. Our prasadam is doing like that. We are eating full plate of prasadam, but again and again and again. But what's the result? What's the result of that? So they are not coming just for this. These are the external things that go with the principal things. The principal thing Lord Chaitanya came to give is what? The chanting of the holy name of Krishna. That is his principal thing. So we should go for the most important thing first. Then we can have the secondary part, which is decorations and what? Prasadams and other glorification which we have. These are the ornaments that goes with the principal object, which is the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. So we wanted to share this and remind us so that we can be focused. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Comments or questions? If it makes sense to you. Yes.
If so much importance given in chanting, so then why should we go for reading and
If so much is given to chanting, why should we go for reading? That's the point of reading. How many books you read? Huh? I'm not asking you because I don't know. I read that secular, I'm asking. What the book you read? Huh?
I'm not aware.
You're not aware. Lord Brahma. How many which book did he read? Lord Brahma. Which book Lord Brahma read, I'm asking?
He was given knowledge.
It was given. It was given. By austerity was given. Our austerity is to chant Hare Krishna mantra. By doing that, it will be given. Everything will be given. Look at all the ashes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What would they do? They were simply chanting and everything was provided. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally told Srivas, in this your house, even if Lakshmi Devi becomes a beggar with a begging bowl in the street, this is your house. Nothing will be scarce here. We should simply chant Hare Krishna. Simply chant Hare Krishna. We don't believe this thing, that is our problem. When we don't believe it, then what will happen? Nothing will happen. We can continue to do all the unnecessary things and forget the necessary things. Yes, what is your question? We're not saying that. We're not saying we should not read. Okay, now, come a license. Don't hear the lecture. No reading. Yes, Papa said that. Papa said better to hear than to read. Yes.
The same thing that you mentioned in the end also, that nothing happens in our life because we don't believe. So we are told like eating at Shantipur we get prema, or if we observe fasting on Nityananda Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance fully, we never enter back into the womb of a mother. So, and then you also mentioned unless we follow chanting and everything like the acharyas did, we will not reach what they reached. So how do we have that faith in observing these things when we are struggling with the other aspects, not following like acharyas, but we are trying to observe the past, we are eating prasadam. So in Shantipur we had the khichdi. So I just want to know how to have that implicit faith when I know what is my horizontal tradition.
All the blessings which we got from our scriptures, from our chariots, they are not false. We also don't have faith in them. That is why we also don't experience it. If we have faith in them and believe them, it is sufficient. That is sufficient. Because they are given by not ordinary person. Example is, if you take this person, you get filled up for Godhead. Oh, Sukadeva Goswami, oh, Damodara, Krishna Goswami, Vrindavan Sakura, giving blessing. If you observe this fasting on the Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance there, you get filled up for God. You know, enter the womb of God. They are not false. They are who is going to do all this? A person who is chanting nicely. A person who is chanting will be free from ignorance and passion. Then these things become a reality. It's the first time we are hearing these things. We don't believe them, we have no faith. Faithlessness is very, very dangerous. It is condemned in the Torah, in the Quran, in Bhagavatas, anywhere. It is all condemned. So we should have faith by doing all these things. And what is wrong if you are chanting very nicely, if you are fasting very nicely? What is wrong with them? They are all, in fact, good for us because we should be greedy in Christian consciousness. It's recommended by Rupa Goswami. It is also recommended by Swarupa Damodara Goswami. They recommended we should be greedy. And Swarupa Damodara Goswami says, not even we should be greedy. Krishna himself is greedy. So we should do that. Then we'll get everything all together. Right? Thank you.
You said, you said like we should have faith, and faith I have heard like as we go through Anantanam
bhakti, we get nishtha, which then we have unshakable faith. Is there a quicker way to get full faith?
Quickest way to get faith is to become purified. And the quickest way you get by following all these things that our acharyas are given to us. If I recommend the quickest way for you, you will be able to do it. Will you do it if I tell you the quickest way? When I read it, then you come. Yes, sir.
Welcome to Vrindavan.
Thank you.
I just want to clarify something. You said the Kumaras were speaking to Chaitanya Maharaja.
Yes.
So I thought I had it wrongly. So I don't know, maybe you explain to me how they speak, because I thought they were speaking to Lord Vishnu, Narayan.
Yes, they are speaking to Narayan, but they mentioned here, a Christian who did not come in Kali Yuga. The one who didn't come in Kali Yuga. That is why it is for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's a glorification he's given to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, not to Vishnu. Of course, they were speaking to Vishnu, but they know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming. And that is why they waited for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Jagai Madai. Jagai Madai is Jai Vijay. They know that. The same people pulling the tree. Right, so.
There is one question online from Deepali Mataji. She is saying that Hare Krishna, my dear Gurudev, my question is that even after hearing and reading about how sense gratification is very dangerous, I have taste for it and I am very tired seeing my situation, which is very dangerous. So Gurudev, how should I develop detachment from material objects so that I can progress rapidly?
We are not tired. When we are tired of sense gratification, we will give it up. We theoretically hear about this, and if a child puts finger in the fire and get burnt, he will not do it again, because he will learn a lesson from it. We are not being burnt sufficiently, so we will continue to suffer more. Then we'll get the heat of. Oh no, I don't want again. We need the sufficient experience of suffering from sense gratification. Then we can give it up. Not just by philosophy. it will not stop. So let's continue to hear until we will hear it. The day we will really hear and feel that yes, it is very, very dangerous. One experienced philosopher, he said that if everyone in this world knows truly the consequences of our sinful activities, we will not wait to be told to stop them. We will stop them. But we don't really believe you, don't really see, really. We have not really experienced that, yes, I'm suffering, the sanctification is bad, I should not do it. At that time we'll cry to Krishna. And when we cry, then Krishna will help us, will give us strength to stop it. So we need to pay more, to suffer more.
You mentioned there was some quality in the prostitute because of which she was actually delivered. I missed that one.
We are saying that to be more degraded is better better qualification to get a mercy than to be highly qualified brahmanas or sophisticated kshatriyas who are absorbed in their exalted position. They will not have access to what a common person will have. Like we do Harinam every day. Common people, they will hear Harinam, but the sophisticated people don't have access to hear that. The high-class prostitute, they refuse to go to Haridas. But the low-class one who feels that, yeah, I will go there, she got delivered. So, disqualification for godization. The culture will not allow us to come to Harikesha temple and practice because we are controlled by the so-called culture, which is not a consideration. Prabhupada ki jai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, the Thai Guru Premanand, all glories assembled.
Param Puja Bhakti Dhira Damodara